see what kind of stuff he can do from here. Death from above ever a good thing? Well, I mean, first of all, you can mod your mechs to be much better at death from above, but it's something that I have done in cases where I've lost my weapons. And you're just sort of desperate for an ending. Wow, we don't have a good shot on anything over here. This flamer has me a little concerned, but I don't think anyone's going to be in range of the flamer attack. I think I would like to see if I can take out the Scorpion LRM. We'll go and not fire the medium lasers so we don't overheat, plus it was pretty low chance. I mean, these are pretty low as well. I'm actually tempted to maybe use a precision strike here. Precision strike does give you an extra, what, 10% to hit or something? Actually, 20%. And you can choose a location to cold shot, which... we'll just try to focus on the front armor and hope we can punch through that. And actually, if I'm going to do that, I almost should fire the medium laser as well. But I don't want to take in your internal damage, so we'll just do this. There we go. These vehicles are fairly squishy on this particular mission. So, but their weapons still hurt like hell. So it's really nice to take out the vehicles as quickly as possible. So over here, I think what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and advance into the forest. And do I even waste a shot right now while we've got tons of heat? Yeah, I'll do it. Oh, that worked out really well! What is that, 37%? We hit with the PPC and quite a few of the missiles? Vindicator's gonna be shot. He's got some cover. He's got some evasion pips. He should be okay. I wish the game supported more of the CBT melee options.
What can I do for you?
Standing by. What's up, boss?
Now, if we melee this guy, we ignore his evasion and things like that, we might be able to knock him over. Actually, if we happen to melee him in the center torso, we just finish him immediately. I think it's worth doing a melee, although I might want to melee with the Panther, because the Panther is fairly hot. The downside is we're not going to be able to end our turn in the forest, but that's going to be okay. I will do this. I'll melee this guy with the Panther. So we got a 90% chance to hit for 50 damage in one location. And against a light mech, that's a lot of damage. Okay, we knocked out his left arm and left torso. His pilot took an injury. He's probably going to want to bug out soon. Okay, he did resist the morale check. So, but losing the arm, that's probably where half his left lasers, or medium lasers were.
Waiting on you,
I do have mods that show the full and proper hit location, or hit percentages and things like that, which is actually, normally it's fuzzed quite a bit in the base game for whatever reason. But I think this is correcting all that. All right, this generator's still hot.
Good to go.
That's so hot right now. Generators are so hot right now.
What can I do for you?
And jumping up here would generate more heat. But it could set up a nice shot on this vehicle here. Can I get 4 pips and still hit that vehicle? I can get 4 pips and hit this vehicle at a 60. This is 4 pips here, but I'm in more line of sight. I suppose these guys can move regardless, but I think I'll move here. Only 3 pips of jump, sure, but it's going to be okay.
Time to
We're
fly.
going to take a shot at that flamer. Okay, we're going to be hitting on the left. He's got 42 points of armor on the left and 11 points of structure. I think the structure is shared in vehicles. So we have to hit him for 53 to kill him. So 2 hits won't do it. I mean, whether or not we'll get all 3 hits at 70%, it's pretty unlikely. I'm going to precision shot. Target the left, increase the chance, and I'll accept a little bit of heat.
Firing
The downside with
everything
overheating,
I've
all 3 hit, but a couple of them hit the turret, so we didn't get a kill.
My heat getting pretty high.
Heat gives you internal structure damage that you're going to have to repair later on, and it can cause components to explode, which is bad. I could run up here and melee him. 92% chance to do 35 melee damage. That's not that much. I think we're better off just shooting him. Not that that's great odds either. Right, because he's got all of the evasive shit. It's a lot more damage potential, but... I suppose I could also take a shot at some of the stuff over here, but that's at an even lower chance. I think I'm just going to melee him. This is not a very good melee with only 35, but it'll do okay. I can hit him in the front or on the side. I think I will go for the front, and the reason is that if I roll a hit on his non-existent left arm or left torso, it's actually going to go and hit his center torso. I don't actually know how those are calculated entirely in the BattleTech game, but I think it's just like tabletop. So 92.5% chance or whatever it was to hit with the melee, and it missed. I was going to say, there's a really good chance that the hit will effectively hit the center torso and just take this guy out, but you know. Or we'll just miss, because why not? RNGesus giveth, and he taketh away.
Ready to rock.
Well, I'm exposed and hot up here. So I think what we'll have to do is a defensive jump away. It does suck that our first mission is on a desert world because we're going to spend a lot of our time... we are going to have to spend some, like, downtime turns here.
10-4.
Suppose I could just lurm something. I could just lurm and still sink a little bit of heat. I'm going to go ahead and take a shot at the Jenner here. He's already wounded. Depending on where we hit, we could generate more wounds. We might... Oh, he's panicked. Okay, he does pass a 50-50 chance. That's what I was hoping. Purely because of the pilot panic mod, I thought it was worth taking that shot because it might lead him closer to wanting to eject or something like that.
I hear ya.
Which is great. Yeah, I think we'll just shoot from here with the Panther. I say that, then we're not really going to have a good shot next turn. The problem is if I move really close and our PPC shot is quite poor.
Commander.
What else can we do? We can melee with you. Kane's up here and is running way too hot. And he's been scratched a little all over. So I'm just going to go and move you backwards out of sight. And you're going to sit idle. Although, then I shouldn't have done you first. Well, you did have to get out of trouble, so it's not so bad. Jenner's going to fire over here, but he's got a big penalty to hit because he is panicked.
Good to go.
I don't know about punching here. I guess there's no defensive territory regardless for my commando to get
Ready
in.
for orders.
But now at least my Panther can move up and therefore be closer to engaging these guys while still having a decent shot on him. Which I think is what we're going to do here.
Moving out. Targeting for an alpha strike.
Pilot ejected. The head gets destroyed when the pilot ejects. So what's nice about this is if you do cause someone to eject, which again is not in the base game, you tend to get more salvage. Because you don't have to destroy the entire map.
Try aiming next time.
I mean, you
See
can
what
still
you
only get
get.
so much salvage based on
Something
your
I can
contract, but... Alright, now you. My little commando with no jump jets. How do I feel about running out in the middle of nowhere and maybe just getting obliterated by everyone? I don't feel great about that. We can't get an unobstructed shot at this vehicle, although that's a vehicle as well. I suppose I could just run here. I will have... Oh, it's only 2 pips of evasion. I get 3 over here. Oh, I can move here. 3 pips of evasion and get an unobstructed shot at this guy. My back won't be exposed, so it's okay. You tend to have a lot less armor on your back. And that's not a great shot, but we'll take it anyway. So then when your back, you don't get cover. I don't remember. It might bypass evasion pips as well. So exposing your back to an enemy is really dangerous, as you would expect. He did lose his entire... The Jenner here did lose his left side, so I think we'll get 2 pieces of salvage. But it's still better than destroying the center torso and getting only 1 piece of salvage.
That was a hard hit.
And I don't mind collecting some Jenners. We're not going to end up with any medium mech salvage from this mission, so... Just getting some extra lights isn't the end of the world. If nothing else, we can just sell it. Ignores cover but not evasion. Thank you very much, Pachella, if that's how you say your name. He's going to be like, no, the CH is silent. And I'm going to be like, what? Okay, the Vindicator here, I think I'm not going to move. I don't know how much heat is generated by walking. It's not much. Walking, sprinting, and jumping generates heat. And in the actual BattleTech game here, I actually don't know what those numbers are, but it is some. So we're going to try to save it, assuming I can get any kind of shot. Oh, this'll do! High chance to hit PPC, LRM on this vehicle here. I mean, we're spreading out the damage a bit. You do want to focus fire, But in this case, I'm going to go for the
Affirmative.
highest percentage kind of success chance. Paid off.
So much for that little guy.
There's 3. Oh no! The commando lost his left arm! Oh.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Can I move
Yeah,
the commando
Commander.
right now? Yes, and I should, because he's just going to get shot by more people. He's got no cover. If I move over here, I can get 3 evasion pips
Location
and be
confirmed.
into cover, and still take a shot with my laser and SMERM, which I'm going to do. It's not, it's not great. Completely whiffed. Well, that's unfortunate.
What can I do for you?
Alright. Man, this Jenner is still hot. Like, but it's gonna be okay. We're gonna move up over here. The blue lines here is part of a mod that shows me when I'm getting a flank on someone. The J. Edgar Flamer is already taking some damage. Now, the Flamer's a little less dangerous in a sense. Of the vehicles, I'm most concerned about this Pegasus, which has taken damage, admittedly to the other flank, though. I guess we've got the highest chance to hit the Flamer. And at least we're hitting the front, which has already been damaged as well. Alright, let's do this.
Take this.
Doesn't have me quite as concerned as the SRM boat, but no kill. At least we're out of range of the flame effects, which makes this guy a really low priority target, but
Receiving
he's also
you.
the easiest to hit. My Panther here gives him 2 pips of evasion, which I'm going to call a little bit better. Still not a great spot. We don't have a very high chance to hit either one. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a precision strike here. Not for the called shot thing, but just the higher chance to hit. And I'm actually wondering if I should just hit the Locust. AC5, 2 SRM2s. I mean, there's a higher chance that I could maybe wipe out the Locust, or the Scimitar. But even then, it feels fairly unlikely. Do some targeting on the legs or something like that. I don't know what body part his weapons are in. Doesn't it? Oh, there we go. So, just in the arms? We could just cold shot the arms and try to knock some of his weapons out. What do you guys think? Go for the legs. Just try to leg him for maximum salvage. It's only a Locust, though. Some Locusts actually keep... This one here's got only lasers, but if this is a one with SMERMs, they keep their ammo, I think, in their center torso by default, which is amazing. You just aim that. Aim for center of mass. Alright. We'll go and try to take out... Oh! Big whiff on the PPC. We did have a slightly lower chance to hit him. Starting to attack the Vindicator here, which I'm fine with. Like, he didn't have any evasion pips, so I think that's why they were sort of tempted to go there. He's
yep.
also the guy who should have the most armor. As is, we only have 1 direct shot. If I move, even just a scooch, we have more shot options. They're all pretty low chance to hit, though. Still, I will move up a little bit.
I got you.
Oh, are you getting a terrain bonus over there? No, some of you are. We didn't really hit the low... Ah, we did hit him here. I can't do another called shot. You know what, we'll... All my chances are really low. We'll just focus on the Locust now. Alright, he's fatigued. He does have a 2-hit penalty now, which is good. Firing at the Jenner. Oh, he doesn't have evasion pips. Interesting. But he does have some cover, which is good.
I hear ya.
Kind of okay
Order?
maybe with the Jenner is.
Yes, Commander. Waiting on you, Commander.
Here's what I'm gonna do with the Jenner. I'm gonna go and use the Vigilance so he can get guarded. He'll have cover and guarded, so he'll take 40% reduced damage instead of 20% reduced damage. I think that's gonna be worth doing. We got 65 against the scimitar here. What I'll do is I'll probably hold back on a gun so we don't overheat. It's only 45 against the locust. I'm gonna go for the higher percentage hit.
Special delivery.
I know, I'm spreading my attacks again. 40% damage reduction here. I can't remember if there's a penalty to hit someone who's above you. You do get a bonus to hit when you're above.
Waiting for orders.
I don't know if the inverse works as well.
Commander?
So we'll move this way, get 2 pips of evasion. It's not much, but it's something. Oh, it's these crystal train. Okay, that crystal train, we have a +4 penalty to hit, and they have a +2 penalty to hit. It's like, it slows down the battle a lot, but it's okay. We did hit the scimitar just now a little bit, and it's still one of my better chances.
Firing a full salvo.
Okay, good.
Reporting.
Laser
Vehicle
tube.
destroyed.
Yeah, punching in there is really good. And especially, we want to melee vehicles, because again, you do double damage to vehicles in melee. But approaching here is being very, very tricksy, because there's no cover on the way. Still, I think what I'm going to do is I am going to run in here with the commando. He is taking some damage.
On my way.
I've got a slight penalty to hit as well. I'm actually really... The Flamer is now probably the next best target. It's been injured a fair bit, and I'm really worried about it starting to overheat my mechs. Okay, good. Flamethrowers are brutal weapons. You have to be quite close to use them, but they generate sick amounts of heat and can just burn people out from the inside. Okay, big whiff over there.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Shot percentages are poor. We'll just move up as close as possible here. We might not even take the shot with the Vindicator here, because the heat is... Yeah, I think I'm just going to brace. We might be able to get a better angle, or at the very least, get off some sort of melee attack next turn. The thing is, I don't even have to kill these mechs. All I have to do is, like, collect the painter and the painting and make it to the evac zone. But if I kill the mechs, then I don't have to get to the evac zone. Actually, let me wait on the Jenner. You're still fairly well protected. Oh! That's right, because you did the brace you act in turn 5. Still, that's...
I hear ya.
Yeah, you're still really overheating. Let me just reserve.
Standing by.
We give them a chance to move first. Admittedly. But I don't think we're going to get killed there anyway. One thing with the missiles is they do a fair amount of damage, but they tend to hit a bunch of different locations.
What can I do for you?
So... Okay, I can't reach the vehicle to melee, which is really unfortunate. But I can melee the Locust, and I'm going to do that with Glee, because he hasn't even acted yet. We might be able to really screw up his turn. 80% chance to hit for 50 points of damage.
Confirmed.
Right arm destroyed. I think he was keeping some of his weapons in the arm, which is good. He might start to get panicked, too. Morale, resist morale check. Oh, well. Oh, shit, Wait. Oh, he must have run over here. I do have all the things to, like, speed up the animations of the running. Makes the combats quite a bit faster.
I hear ya.
The vehicle's still up. Can I shoot from here? I can shoot the vehicle. We still have overheat. Like, it's ridiculous. Okay, let me hold on with the Jenner. We're going to see what else other people can do. The commando can reach this vehicle to melee, so we're going to do that. Now, you don't want to fail to kill a short-range missile carrier. Because, you know, short-range missiles means he's going to kick my ass, but I guess that's going to have to be it. I'll turn off one of the lasers. There you go, and I'll take another shot at this guy.
No sweat.
We're really hoping to finish him off before he takes a turn next round.
Confirmed.
This guy's still behind me, which I don't approve of. I could go and punch him in the rear, though. I could also just jump jet back here and then shoot him in the back, and with massive evasion still. 85% chance to melee him directly in the back. We're just going to do that. And I got a small laser, which is going to fire after I do this.
Mech warriors, show them what
Well, that
you
was
got.
highly disappointing. Well, the Pegasus is going to go first. Oh, he decides to shoot at Jebediah, the Vindicator. Interesting choice.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Oh, the bar above the heads, it's a combination of structure and health. Yeah, this bar over here, absolutely. We have to try to step on this guy before he, actually would rather, I don't like the idea of exposing my back to the other guy though. So I will stand here.
Coordinates received.
Okay, good. I really want to kill him before he got off like a point blank SRM
Reporting.
swarm.
Enemy vehicle eliminated.
Watch the flank.
And he's from the rear again. Ooh, structure exposed. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some fair amount of repairing after this
Shot got
mission.
through my armor.
This is a bad map for us to get away
I hear
like
ya.
without any scratches. Shoot him. Get rid of that evasion pip. Right, torso destroyed. He's alone. Yeah, and I think the pilot panic mod takes into account how many people are still around on the map.
Orders.
So once people get to be all
Location
alone,
confirmed.
they are much more likely, I believe, to
You betcha.
bug out. So we're just going to go and grab the targets because I think
You
I
got
think
it.
the map is clear now. So we can just go and collect the painter and his painting.
What can I do for you?
Move into position.
Order acknowledged.
Just jump over
Taking the
here
high
for
road.
safety. And oh, you don't have jump jets, so yeah, you can take the run around here.
The secondary asset has been secured.
There we go. We got the painting and the painter. Hold position for a sec to let him board. We can just basically just end all our turns here.
The asset is in hand, Commander. Good work.
So normally after picking everyone up, we'd make it to an LZ, but we just killed everyone instead. Whew. Does it really? As far as Berserker, I'm not sure what you're referring to. What mod, what setting, and what I was like, what you're responding to from what I said. So 3 of our mechs have taken some damage, and they'll need some repairs. Got our kills over here. Did no one get? Oh, no one got credit for killing the mech because they GG'd out. So we can choose our salvage. So we've got a total of 14 salvage. We only get to pick 3. I'm gonna pick 3 of these Jenners. Even if you don't plan on running it, selling mechs, good money. So it's like 4 million C-bills worth of cash over here, although you only get a fraction of that when you sell. We'll do that. We'll get a little bit of the Locust, and then some other bits and bobs over here, which sounds fine. Oh, the Panic Punch-Out went alone. Oh! Behavior was available to standard. That's possibly true, then. That is possibly true. I don't know. So yeah, another brand new Jenner would be very nice.
Wanted is back online.
So we can go into the mech bay, and because of the mod I'm running and the settings I have set up the oh, this is the new Jenner over here. I have set it up to give us a completely assembled mech, so it's got all the body parts, so we don't have to spend billions replacing the body parts, because I found that a little bit too harsh. But most of the components will be blown up over here, which I kind of like for flavor. I think it's sort of the right mix. I will probably tune that as we go forward to something. Maybe just make it. There is an option in the mod for this, which I think Morpheum made, to make it percentages for limbs and things like that. And I might do that. I haven't found, because there's like the default from the standalone mod, which is different from the default in Rogue Tech itself. I think Rogue Tech does the percentage to have the various body parts intact. So we'll do that. So some of these things are still here but had to be repaired, and some of them are just junk, so they're just gone. So how we want to build this Jenner? I mean, it's sort of the same as the other one out of the box here. It's got a couple of medium lasers, and we can work in the heat. I mean, I always like to have at least the 4 jump jets, so we'll have to buy some more jump jets here.
New equipment available.
There we go. I mean, this Jenner can fit up to 7. I don't usually feel I need that much jumping. 4 usually gives me all the jump I really need to get to.